Let's go next to our caller from the 303 area code. Caller from 303, who maybe is making tea or whistling in the background.
Oh, hello, David. Are you there?
Yes, are we on speaker or Bluetooth?
Bluetooth. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna
All
change
right,
it.
very good.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, that's much better.
Hey, I had a question, man. So, yeah, I have a question. So, I'm leaning a little more. I'm in the middle of either Democratic or Republican. And I had a question because I'm not too sure. Like, I see usually, like CNN usually talks bad about Trump. And I just
Uh-huh.
want to know, what do you, if any, do you have any policies that you necessarily agree that he's put in place, or
That Trump
anything
has
that
done?
you care to that Trump has put in?
Yeah, I mean, listen, so one of the things that I think overall Trump's tax plan was a disaster, but one of the things he did is he lowered the threshold at which point medical expenses become deductible. I think that that's good. I think that I mean, it's like it's pennies on the dollar. It's a drop in the bucket, but I think that was the right decision. Um, he made
Yeah.
a couple tiny little tweaks around disclosure of pharmaceutical pricing that I think are fine, but they don't really change the broader problems we have. Like, yeah, I can find little tiny things if you kind of push my hand, sure.
I was curious because I don't know. Like I said, I've been always in the middle. Like, I don't necessarily agree with all these gun rights that I think liberals are more pushing, or censorship kind of deal.
Hmm.
But I do agree with some things like healthcare. But I kind of find myself in the middle, and I'm having a hard time
Well, but let me
finding
ask you
my.
this. I mean, remind me what your name was. I don't know if I caught it.
Oh, sorry, it's Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. Okay. Mackenzie, listen, when you look around, do you think right now that we have an imbalance of power in this country where the rich have too much power, or do you think that they don't?
I think they do in most places. Yeah.
Okay. And when you look around, do you think that huge businesses are overregulated and can't make any money? Or do you think that businesses are getting away with things like paying no taxes while raping and pillaging the environment?
Well, that's where I may disagree. I do agree that they may be getting away with some taxes, but if you look into like business models and development, or I guess ideas that they put money and invest in, I
Yeah.
think that that's something that not a lot of people look at. Like, I don't know, if you point out Amazon and say, oh, they haven't been taxed a lot or should be taxed more, but you look at how we are getting 2 day shipping, 1 day shipping, something that 10 years ago you would have thought was, oh, that's impossible. I wouldn't be able to get that object. We're getting
Right.
it
But when it
in
comes to that
24
1 and 2 day
hours and
shipping,
sometimes less.
Mackenzie, if I were to tell you the
Mhm.
way Amazon is able to do that and do it cheaply is by subcontracting those 1 day deliveries to under-licensed and untrained third-party delivery companies that are getting into accidents, that are, getting into all sorts of trouble. And then Amazon says, hey, it's not our problem. They're not our employees. Does that sound okay to you, or does that sound like a problem?
No, that definitely does sound like a problem. I'm not too educated in that
Got it.
subject, but yeah, that does
And when
sound like
you
an
look
issue.
around the world, Mackenzie, and you see people like Rodrigo Duterte and Kim Jong Un and Vladimir Putin and Bashar al Assad and whoever else, are those the types of leaders that you want our president to be more like or less like? Big picture it for me.
Definitely less like, because I wouldn't like the bad things that they do over there. I don't
Yeah.
want to talk about that on the phone.
So listen,
But definitely no, I wouldn't like
everything
that.
I've asked you so far means that if you vote your values, you could not possibly vote for Donald Trump in 2020. Now, which of the Democratic candidates we could talk about, but I don't see anything in there that would in any sensible way mean, oh, Trump is the person that you would be voting for. I just don't see any points of agreement.
Yeah, I definitely do agree there. But I'm personally, I was a Bernie supporter. I definitely liked the free college idea. I mean, I don't personally go to college,
Okay.
uh, but I do agree that like investing in the younger class will definitely help the future. But part of me is more on the fiscal side of I don't see where that money is going to necessarily come from. I don't
Okay, well,
necessarily agree
but
with
that's a
him
bigger
and
conversation,
Warren.
which we can have. But listen, I'm glad we did this because to me, and I think the audience will agree, and check out the YouTube comments when we upload this. You're clearly someone who should be voting for one of the Democratic candidates, and which one kind of remains to be determined.
For sure. Well, thank you for your time, David. I'll be calling a lot more. This is my first time calling you. Thank you, sir.
All right, very good. Appreciate the phone call. I apologize that I am out of time, but I am sorry to everybody I didn't get to. I see Ronald Reagan is holding, and call in earlier next time, Ronald, and I will definitely get to you.